Throughout history, our planet has been called by many names. Let's explore the ancient cultures and their reverence for Earth. For as long as humans have walked the Earth, they have given it many names, each one rich in meaning, reflecting not only the physical world beneath their feet, but also their beliefs, their hopes, and their fears. The Earth was seen as more than just a planet. It was life itself, a goddess, a mother, a source of death and rebirth, a symbol of unity and survival. Today we explore the ancient names of our planet, names that remind us of the deep connections humans once had with the land beneath them. Let us begin in ancient Mesopotamia, a cradle of civilization, where the Sumerians thrived over 5,000 years ago. To them, the earth was called Ki-en-Gir, meaning the land of reliable masters. This name was not just about the physical soil or land. It was about those who ruled it, masters of agriculture, irrigation, and governance. The Sumerians built great cities like Ur and Uruk, and they believed that the land itself was sacred, a gift from the gods that required stewardship and respect. The very survival of their people depended on their relationship with Kai, the earth. It was Ki who nourished them, but it was also Ki who could bring famine and destruction if not honored properly. Let's go now to the next. China, halfway across the world in ancient China, Earth was worshipped as Hutu, the deity of the land. The Chinese saw their world as balanced between heaven and earth, and Hutu was the spirit that bridged the gap between the two. Hutu was more than just a protector of the land. She was a provider of life, a source of stability for crops, homes, and families. In rituals performed by emperors, Hutu was invoked to bless the land with fertility and abundance. This relationship with the earth was seen as reciprocal. If humans honored Hutu, the land would, in turn, provide all that was needed to sustain life. This deep respect for the land shaped Chinese culture for thousands of years, creating a legacy of harmony between humanity and nature. Up next is one of the wonders of the world, that's ancient Egypt. The god Geb represented the earth. Geb was depicted as a man lying beneath the sky goddess Nut, symbolizing the ground that supported all life. The Egyptians believed that Geb was responsible for the fertility of the land, especially along the life-giving Nile River, whose floods brought rich soil to their fields. But Geb was not just a force of creation, he was also a god of death. It was Geb who swallowed the dead, taking them into the underworld, where they would begin their journey in the afterlife. To the Egyptians, Earth was both the giver and taker of life, a sacred place where the cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth played out in harmony with the gods. Up next, the Aztecs of Mesoamerica revered the earth as Tonantzin, meaning our mother. Tonantzin was not just a physical entity, but a goddess who nurtured her children, humanity, by providing food, shelter, and protection. The Aztecs depended on the land for maize, beans, and other crops, and they believed that Tonantzin demanded offerings in return. Human sacrifices were often made to honor the gods, including Tonantzin, to ensure the fertility of the land. The Aztecs viewed Earth as a living, breathing force that required balance. When that balance was maintained, Tonantzin would bless them with bountiful harvests. But if the balance was disrupted, it could bring droughts, famine, and disaster. Far, far away, in the cold and rugged landscapes of Scandinavia, the earth was personified as Jord, a giantess. To the Norse people, Jord was a symbol of fertility and abundance, yet she also represented the harshness and strength of the land. In Viking mythology, Jord was the mother of Thor, the god of thunder and protector of humanity. The earth, embodied by Jord, was both nurturing and unforgiving. The Norse people lived in a harsh environment where survival depended on their ability to work in harmony with the land. They respected its power, but also understood that it could be both friend and foe. Jord reminded them of this delicate balance. Life came from the land, but it could also be taken away by the earth's unforgiving nature. Our next is, the ancient Greeks had a different perspective on earth. Their term Pangaea comes from the Greek words pan, meaning all, and Gaia, meaning earth, translating to all land. This idea comes from a time long before the continents, as we know them today, drifted apart. Pangaea was believed to be a time when all the Earth's landmasses were united, symbolizing the inherent unity of the world. In this vast supercontinent, the Earth was seen as a singular, boundless entity. Though the Greeks knew their gods lived on Mount Olympus, they recognized that humanity's roots were in Gaia, the Earth, a powerful and nurturing force that gave life to all living things. Gaia was considered the mother of all creation, the beginning of life, and the inevitable destination of death. If you like the video so far, hit the bell icon and like and subscribe. So let's roll on to the next in ancient India, the earth was known as Mrityuloka, meaning the abode of death. To the people of the Vedic period, this world was not just a place of life, but also a temporary stop in the endless cycle of samsara, birth, death, and rebirth. Mrityuloka was a realm of impermanence, where everything was destined to change, decay, and eventually return to the earth. This understanding of the world was not bleak, but rather a philosophical acceptance of life's inevitable cycles. Earth, or Prithvi, was revered as both the womb and the tomb, giving life to everything that walked upon it while simultaneously reclaiming all that lived. As we explore the ancient names of Earth, we discover not only different words but also different ways of thinking about our planet. From Kiangir to Hautu, from Geb to Tonansin, Pangaea, Mrityuloka, and Yord, these names reflect humanity's evolving relationship with the Earth. In each of these cultures, the Earth was more than just a physical place. It was a living force, a deity, a provider, and a destroyer. As we look to the future, let us remember these ancient names and the lessons they hold, reminding us of the deep, unbreakable connection we share with the land beneath our feet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the ancient names of Earth, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode.